We're going to start this look by applying some foundation. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, and I'm just using a damp beauty sponge to blend that into the skin. Once blended, we're going to go ahead and put on some concealer. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Concealer. I have been absolutely loving this lately. It's super inexpensive if you can find it. And I'm just blending that in again with the damp beauty sponge, also from e.l.f. Cosmetics. To set the under eye area, I'm going to be using a pressed powder. This is from IT Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. And I'm lightly just dabbing this into the skin just to set it, but I don't really feel like this concealer needs to be set, but I did today anyway. Going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is in the shade Dark Brown. I'm just starting to shape out those brows. It took obviously longer than that, but with the magic of editing, now I have two brows. Now going in with the star of the show, this is the Riviera palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the main inspiration for this entire look. So we're starting with the transition shade in the crease area and just building up that shade to make it a little bit more deeper. Then we're going in with Bahamas, and we're really going to brighten this look up just a little bit more. Again, just going over in that transition area still, deepening in the crease and creating a lot more vibrant of a look. We're now cutting the crease using that e.l.f. concealer. I'm just using a really tiny brush to cut the crease. I prefer that, but however you want to cut the crease, you can do that. And I'm just blending this down just to the center of the eye. Now we're going to apply this beautiful purple shade on the inner and outer corner to create this halo look. This is in the shade Cannes. And we're just placing this in the outer corner and slowly blending it in. Also bringing it up over the halo just to deepen that area just a bit. And then continue to just pack it on and blend and pack it on and blend. Pretty much repeat until you get the desired pigment that you like. Next, we're going to go in with that turquoise shade from the palette. I believe it's pronounced Seychelles. I'm going to try that. And I'm just placing it out with my finger, but then I wanted to make it a little bit more vibrant, so I used the Dewy set, again from ABH. And that really helped to bring it even more of a vibrant color to it. Going back in with a small brush, detailed brush, just to get it as close to the crease as possible. Now we're going in to create a winged liner. I am using the Maybelline gel liner. I absolutely love this stuff. And I'm just creating a nice small wing. I didn't want it to be too dramatic. So I'm creating that triangle shape and then just filling it in. I love these lashes. These are from Voss, the I Do Not Care lashes. They looked perfect for this look, so I'm really happy that I chose these pair. I'm really quickly just doing the lower lash line. All I did was go in with the shade Bahamas and Monte Carlo, and then a little bit of Cannes just to really blend it out and really make it match the upper lid. Pop on some mascara on the upper and lower lashes, and now we're going to move on to the skull portion. I always like to map out where I want things to go first, and then that will really help to guide me with the rest of the makeup. Skulls in general are just a lot of shading and highlighting, so that's primarily what you'll see here at this portion of the face. I only wanted to do a half skull, not a whole skull, just so it didn't take away from the makeup look itself. Once we've deepened up those areas just a little bit with that purple shadow, we're going to go in with some Mehron Paradise paints in the shade White. This is a water-activated paint, meaning that you add a little bit of water and it creates that beautiful creamy consistency that you see there. Definitely use a reference picture online or wherever you want to do from a previous look just to really draw out those teeth. I promise you it'll be much easier. Doing a little bit of highlighting around the areas where it would be the lightest. Now we're going to do some actual shading. So this is using the Soft Glam palette, again from ABH. And we're going the opposite areas where we did not do the highlighting. Now we're going to create some shades and some dimension. You'll see me going back and forth between the highlighting and shading throughout the whole rest of the video. Using that pink shade Bahamas from the Riviera palette, I'm going to start to fill in the gum area around the teeth. This obviously is not a realistic anatomical skull. Obviously they aren't these colors, but I thought I would make it pretty fun and do it like this. Using those blue shades from the palettes, we're going to put that just on the jawline, bring that shadow down a little bit on the actual jaw itself, and create a little bit more dimension. We're going to deepen up those shadows even more using that black shade from the Soft Glam palette. And then we're going to go in and do some shading around the teeth, just again to try and make them look a little bit more realistic. So just really use those shading colors around the teeth, really deepen it up until you feel as though the shades look pretty shadowed. Doing some more highlighting as we did earlier, and then we'll move on to the next step. I really didn't spend too much time on this side of the face. I just used some contour. This is Mink from ABH. Blended it in, added some blush, put on some lipstick that I applied offline, and then I used the Melt Cosmetics B-Movie liquid lipstick, and that is the final look, you guys. I hope that you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!